What's up, you guys? Uniqueness here with another uniqueness for you video. This video, it's funny because I've been doing like my intros at the end, but I just did a video while I was like out and about driving everywhere and everything, errands to run safely, of course. But it's basically about a conscious high, how you feel consciously when you're like more awake, more aware, what you can do, and also things that you guys do that you can recommend. So I hope you enjoy it. What's up, you guys? So I'm just curious because throughout my day today and yesterday, like, I just feel like really consciously high. I think that's a phrase I'm gonna start using because I really love it. And it's like, I feel high, but it's more on like a conscious spectrum than like, oh, I just smoked something, because I don't even smoke anymore. But anyway, like, so I keep feeling this consciousness, this conscious high, and it's like I find myself, like yesterday I was like binging Stranger Things, but like I know everybody loves Stranger Things, I do too, because it's like I placed in action like what could be a potential reality, and like I believe there's different dimensions, all kinds of things. And yeah, so it's awesome because you get to like actually see like what could potentially happen and da 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 da. Same with the Bird Box, same with the there's another series that was on Netflix. It's like only a couple seasons. I can't remember what it is, but it's like awesome, futuristic, really really cool graphics. I think it's like Carbon something. I'll have to check into what it is called exactly, but it's so cool because it like just puts all these like it puts the images with like the mentality, like you have your thoughts, like a book, like a movie gets made from a book, so to speak. But anyway, back to the conscious high. I take my time and like I try to like almost like dumb it down in a way. I want to use those words because when you binge TV, it's like your brain's going in that alpha state. So your brain's in like that alpha state, hypnotic state, so you're like zoned out. And I always am like calling my kids like, you're in zombie mode, like when they're watching TV, because I'll be like, Aaliyah, Oliver, Aaliyah, Oliver, and they're just like not even paying attention because their brain's in that different state, so they don't like hear me. Like they hear me, but like they don't really hear me. But when I do that to myself, it's like I'm dumbing down my conscious high to where I can handle it, because being vegan now, the more health conscious and everything that I eat, the less sugar I intake, all kinds of everything. Oh my god, my food's sliding. All kinds of everything, it like makes me more consciously high in an awareness kind of way. And sometimes just like I feel like my physical isn't ready for that mentality. And yeah, that's why I choose to like dumb down my conscious high. But at the same time, I hate doing it because I like to be consciously high. I like to be in that state of awareness to where it's like I can feel everything, almost everything. Like the other night, Derek and I were in Target. I literally was walking down the candy aisle, which I never be in anymore because I just don't eat the stuff. Like if it's organic, maybe slightly, but usually I just, even that makes me sick because of the sugar. It's still natural sugar, but it's still sugar, and it makes me sick. But walking down the aisle, I was just like, oh my god, like, I just want to like, I told him, I'm like, I need to leave this place and I need to go and be around like the fruits and veg or like something healthy because it's literally making me nauseous. But yeah, so once I went over there to like near the avocados and the tomatoes and the lettuces and everything, like I felt a lot better, but I still didn't feel well. And then also just like for me being an empath and clairsentient, all that, those things, like being in Target in itself, that alone can sometimes make me nauseous. like I'm a very, very sensitive person, and it's hard. It's not always easy. It's not always like peaches and cream and all that great gravy stuff. Like it's just not. But it's my life, and I love it. It's people call it a curse. Like, to me, it's a blessing, because I can feel other people's vibes and know if something's wrong. And especially with my children, like, I know last semester I was in my English class, and out of nowhere, like, I just felt like I was gonna, like, my head hurt so bad, and I kept feeling like something was extremely wrong, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I just started thinking, like, oh my God, like, I'm going through a shift, like, in the middle of my class, and that, like, extremely sucks. Because sometimes I go through, like, these super high vibrational shifts, and I just, like, have to be by myself. I need my space. I can't be around anybody. Even, like, my children, they usually help ground me, but it's like a super, super sensitive consciousness high that's, like, overwhelming. And that I had that the other day, when I just did my last reading just last week or the week before, and it was so much for me. Like, I was just having issues all day. But this wasn't that. There was something wrong with my daughter. She was very lethargic, and I had to take her to the doctors and try to figure out what's going on. And it was just really, really crazy. And apparently, I don't honestly remember exactly what it was, but I don't think it was just her teething. Oh, I remember. I have 4 children, so it takes me just a little bit of time to remember exactly the things that happened, because they can be accident prone, and it's just so much. And then I'm literally about to take an exam later this evening, so excuse me for forgetting that, but I remember everything with my children. It just takes me a minute. But with her, I believe she had a mini slight concussion, because, like, being extremely lethargic, and she was kind of warm, and she was just like in and out of naps and everything. Like, she just wasn't being herself, because usually, this is my 2-year-old I'm discussing, and usually she's, like, super happy, spunky, like, totally super energetic all the time. And yeah, she wasn't being herself. So that's what it is. And then my doctor was trying to explain to me, like, if she did have a concussion, it's really hard for us to know, because she's so young, and da 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 da. I'm just like, whatever, because my 14-year-old, he has had 4 or 5, I believe it's 5 now, 5 concussions, and I know the symptoms, I know the signs and everything. And yeah, so it was just a lot. But here I am sitting in class, okay, and she's with my grandmother, because she helps me babysit and everything when I'm in school, when I'm in, like, on campus. And I'm in class, and I am feeling like my whole everything is just, like, off. And it had been a while since I felt this much, like, off. And I forget how in tune I am with my children. Like, when any of them are sick or something is wrong, like, I'm just automatically like, okay. Like, I literally feel what they feel to almost the fullest extent. Like, it's crazy. It blows my mind sometimes. And I understood this and started feeling this at the beginning with my oldest, especially when he had his concussions, and it had been a while. Like, there was, like, a mini gap between feeling this way. So yeah, my children are the strongest that I feel. And then it would be my siblings, like my brothers, my sisters, everything. And then, of course, my mother. My father, not so much, because, or maybe it is and I'm just unaware, but him and I don't have full communication all the time. It just is what it is, and it's fine. But yeah, it's just the thing of an empath. It's like, it's what we got. And you can either pursue it and try to understand yourself more, or you kind of look at it as a curse. And then it's just like, literally every day you have anxiety, you don't like being around crowds of people, you may be into drugs or alcohol and trying to compensate that feeling. You just, like, want to numb it down. And for me, it's like, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, nothing like that. I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke anything. Like, I don't even eat freaking meat anymore. I'm vegan. Like, I'm gluten-free because I'm so freaking sensitive. Like, and it's sometimes it sucks, but most of the time, 90% of the time, 98% of the time, it's good. It's me, and it fits me so much better, and I feel at my highest strengths and everything when I'm taking care of me. And it's a daily process. It's a daily do, and it's just, yeah. So if you're an empath, you totally probably know. But yeah, I semi-lost my train of thought. But basically, if you're an empath, you know what I'm feeling. If you are an empath and you try to like dumb it down, like I do with TV. Like, to me, it's pretty funny, but like TV is like my mini drug. Like, it's like I want to dumb down my conscious high to be able to like physically function in this reality, this, I don't know if you want to discuss it as a 4D, 5D reality of dimensional being, even though some people are in like the 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever consciousness level. It's just, it's what happens. But I need that like semi-dumbing down of my conscious high to be able to function and do what I need to do, to be mom. Sorry, I'm going through the car wash. To be mom. Sorry about that. I'm going through the car wash. I'm supposed to be eating right now too, but I'm gonna just keep flowing with this. But basically, it's just like, yeah, my question, I guess, to y'all, and hopefully you can hear me, is, do you ever feel like you need to dumb down your conscious high? Like, how do you do that? What do you do on a healthy level? Like, it's healthy sometimes to watch TV, like if it's an educational program or whatever. Like, even I do those a lot. I'll have a documentary playing a lot of times when I'm in the car or anything of that nature, like just listening to like audio kind of things. But then I need a break. Like, you need a brain break to dumb down your conscious high. Like, what do you do? Okay, so I just kind of waited till I was out because you can't really hear with all like the freaking things like scrubbing the car. But yeah, what do you do? What makes you have that dumbed down healthy like decompression of the conscious high? What do you do? Whoop! Big bump. Big bump. And it can be like eating foods. Like, sometimes it's all gluten free, but sometimes I will like kind of eat more carbs to just kind of like slow down my body in a way. Or if I'm trying to like get energy, like increasing my greens, increasing like my irons, definitely in the kale. I love kale. I eat kale like almost all day, every day, in the smoothie form and a like salad form, everything. It's just really good. I do prefer my kale to be cold though, for whatever reason, and then my spinach to be warm. I don't know why that is. And also, I don't eat a lot of spinach. Like, I have been eating it lately when I've been traveling to Philly and whatnot, because just some of the restaurants, and they have vegan restaurants out there, they're so good. I'll have to like make a recommendation like video or something, but they're amazing, and they have a lot of spinach, which is interesting. I do find it interesting, but it's so good. It's like, I don't know if it's like steamed or something, but it's good either way. But my body doesn't really like spinach so much, and everybody's body is different. Everyone needs different things. Like, sometimes they can break down other foods a lot easier than others, or they can eat like freaking everything and they're totally fine. And maybe they're like not like as consciously awake as other people. I find the more awake someone is, like the healthier they eat, the healthier their lifestyle, the more like conscious they are about being mindful about what they eat and all that stuff like that. It like all goes together. And I'm not gonna get really into that because this is not a nutritional video. This is not going into your dietary needs, I can do one of those as well. Just leave them in the comments, let me know. I'm definitely trying to do a lot more videos throughout the week. Dare might I say I do a daily vid. I don't know. We will see. We will see how it goes. I'm getting into my second part of my summer semester, so take it with like a grain of salt, so to speak, type of thing. See how. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, I like hate burping, but like we need to. Anyway. I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. I don't know how long it is, but I'm sure it's like at least 10 minutes or so. And my apologies for like these like mini clips, whatever you want to call it. But I'm using my Snap as to like help record myself. I might try to go over and switch with the camera, but it's just always seems easier to do with the Snap. I don't know why. But yeah, so. Yeah, lots of love, lots of positive vibes y'all's way. I do have a vlog that I tried to do the other day. I don't know, I might keep it, I might not. It's not a whole day. I would like to do like a whole day vlog, but it's just, yeah, like I said earlier, I'm getting into the second part of, yeah, I'd like to do like a whole day vlog for y'all, but we'll see how that goes, and just kind of keep doing what I feel like flows. Like I feel like this video needed to come out. The main thing with this video is, do you feel like when you're consciously high, how do you feel? Yeah, we'll do that. How do you feel when it happens? What do you do? And yeah, basically, like, what do you do to like dumb down that conscious high? That's my question. So definitely leave them in the comments below, and let me know ideas, suggestions, any kind of things like that are healthy. You know, I don't need no drink, take some shots, okay, like smoke a doobie. No thanks. I've already been there, tried that, done that, and it's just not for me anymore. So healthy choices, healthy means, and yeah, I'm always like multitasking. I'm the queen multitasker. No, I'm sure I could do more, but doing what I need to be doing. And also, I hope y'all do know, from the 7th, we are now, I believe today is the 8th, but we've been in retrograde. Mercury is in retrograde. There's other planets that are in retrograde as well, but don't be surprised if like you have issues with technology, communication, and do not be making any crazy choices, like new things. Like, just be observant, think before you speak. I tell my kids that all the time. Like, for them, it's like think before you do and think before you speak. For myself, because I'm constantly doing stuff all the time, I just like, I think before I speak, but it's like I kind of like stop thinking of what I'm doing and I just do. Because if I stop and I think about what I'm doing, it's gonna like overwhelm me, because I do a lot. And it's just what it is. It's my life. And I love it. And it's always progressing, always room to grow. You can never know enough. And you never know it all. I definitely don't know it all. I'm constantly, consciously expanding and learning everything I can do for my growth. I always appreciate advice as far as that nature. And yeah. So remember to live and laugh and love with your heart, because that is the key. We're here to learn and laugh and love and live. So I'm gonna peace out for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, like, ring the little dingy bell if you would like to know when my new news are coming up. So much love, and I will catch you guys next time. Enjoy your day. Go hug someone. Make sure you ask them first, because we don't need none of that crazy ish going around. But spread the love. All right. Have a great day. Bye.